Hello, I hope you are doing well. It's so great to see you again. Today, I want to take just a minute to talk about toxic work environments. I hear from people all the time who have just realized that they're in a toxic work environment, or they've known for a while, but they're kind of at their wits' end. So, what do you do when you realize that you're in a toxic work environment that's really hurting you personally? Whether that means that at the end of every day, you just feel completely drained and have that icky feeling that you're stuck in this awful environment and you can't do anything about it. Well, that is a terrible feeling. And so I want to talk about what you can do to help get yourself back on a more positive track. The first thing is that it's really important to reflect on what you want to do about the environment that you're in. What are you going to choose to do to change things for yourself? Whether that means taking action to help remove some of the toxicity from the environment, or whether it's taking action purely to protect yourself. There are many instances where people will choose to find ways to compartmentalize the toxicity, whether that be completely avoiding working with a certain person or a team in your organization, or maybe it means for a short time trying to ignore it, right? There are times where we may have a very important deadline coming up. And so we're not in a position where we can take action. And so we have to choose to kind of put our blinders on for a short time and ignore what's going on until we can take action. And that's perfectly fine. It's not a great long term solution, to be sure, but in the short run, it can be a very helpful survival tactic. Or you may look at the environment and decide it's not where you're meant to be. It's so toxic that it's not a good fit for you. And you may want to start thinking about what a good environment for you and your mental health and well being and career progression would look like. But I really encourage you to take a minute and think about what action you want to take. Because when you decide to take action about a challenge that you're facing, you're putting yourself in the driver's seat. You're taking a situation that feels almost helpless and where you feel a bit maybe out of control, and you're giving yourself a bit of direction, a bit of structure, and a bit of control over your future. Life is no longer happening to you. You are making choices about what is going to happen around you. And so while you're reflecting on that, also know that there is no wrong answer. Whatever you decide is the best path forward for you is the best path forward for you. And that path may change. You may decide to take temporary action and then have a longer term action plan next month or 6 months from now. But I encourage you to take action, to give yourself that feeling of control and that you are in charge of what happens to you in your career. And always know that I'm here if you want to talk through any of these things or brainstorm, or you just need a sounding board to get these challenges off your chest. I wish you the very best of luck, and do know you have much more control over your future than sometimes it feels like. So, best of luck. Please do reach out if you need anything at all. And I can't wait to connect again soon. Take care. Bye.